What's up, podcast world and YouTube land?
YouTube
land.
Wait a second. Is there a YouTube land and a YouTube world? Is one in California, one in Florida?
See what?
Look,
Good question.
Is it Disney World's in California?
No, Disney
No,
World
Disney-
is down in Florida.
Hang on, we're probably all
Where's
right.
Brother
No,
Ryan
I'm
Hayes
dead
when you
right.
need it? He is the king of these.
Because California is
He
a
is
total
in-
different world.
It's in Florida.
I will say
for
that.
sure.
Well, yeah, and especially
That's
but
my
I'm talking
contingency
like-
plan. If it all goes to crap, I'm going to Florida.
Disney World is in Florida. Disneyland is in California.
No, wait, hold on. I'll take y'all's apologies at any moment.
For what?
I was right.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry for you being right, Donathan.
The one time.
Oh, come on now.
Darn.
The one time.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's
welcome to
lie.
this great episode of the Amen Corner.
Great.
Great.
Hey, you know what we're doing?
But you
here?
know why the episode
I
is
was like,
great?
You know what we're doing here? We're making the Amen Corner great again.
We're doing.
good.
We're making Amen Corner.
You know
great
why the
again.
Amen
We
Corner
need
is
some
great?
red hats that says Amen Corner.
Because of you.
Because of you.
Because you make the Amen Corner great.
Yes, you do.
And thank you for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing.
me.
Make sure you share this. Whatever.
Hey,
You say
What
who's
is
you? You.
you.
The one
Who's
sitting right
Yins?
there. The one going down the road
Not you.
listening to the
Okay,
Not
wait. I got a game.
Not
I got a
you.
game.
Me.
I got a
Me.
game.
I am me.
I got a game. What we're gonna do?
What
is we're gonna, yes, we're gonna go around the table here with different variations of the word "you."
Y'all.
You're deaf. No, you is blind.
You is blind.
Well,
Yins. All right, I got yins.
Okay, what are we saying?
the different variations of saying like "you."
Y'all.
Yins.
Yins.
Y'all.
Y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go with you.
Y'all took all mine.
Use.
I don't know. That's everything I'd say. Human, y'all.
He said that's all I'd say. The old guy has no slang.
Is there another one?
You, y'all,
Yins.
And y'all.
use,
Y'all.
use,
Yins.
use, use, like
Use guys.
USE, use.
Use guys.
Use guys.
Use
Are you a
guys.
Yankee?
Use guys.
Use
Yes.
guys.
Okay, we've derailed.
Here's a good one. Yo.
Hey, y'all know what time it is? Rapid fire questions. Y'all ready?
Okay.
I love it.
I love it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
What's your favorite?
We're so random with the
sport?
rapid fire.
I love
Yeah,
it.
no,
I love
just
it.
Football.
jump in there.
That's the whole point. What's your favorite sport?
Football.
Football.
To play or to watch or to
The question is rapid fire question. What's your favorite sport?
golf.
Golf. Okay. What's your favorite? We kind of done this one a few weeks ago. What's your favorite outdoor activity? Outdoor activity.
Fishing.
What is golfing?
He's getting ready for the
Jeopardy.
for Jeopardy or for the quiz bowl.
I'm so bad at rapid fire.
Yeah, you're terrible.
You gotta think
But I
about
have
it.
two.
I'm
It's
about to kick
fishing
you
and
off.
golfing.
I'm about to kick
Fishing
you
and
off.
golfing.
Your favorite. You said golfing
Next
is
one.
favorite sport, so you got to go with fishing.
Okay, fishing's
Fishing.
my favorite outdoor activity.
Hey,
I
we
said
didn't ask
fake.
for a commercial. Let's
But you can't do that inside.
I said fishing. Or hunting. I can do hunting.
All right, you ready?
But that's like taking a
Fishing's
nap
better than hunting.
outside, so.
Would you please?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Because he was hungry.
Because there wasn't a Chick-fil-A on that side.
No, wait. He crossed the road to get to the Chick-fil-A. He doesn't need to get to the Chick-fil-A.
Huh?
He needs to run away from the Chick-fil-A.
That's what I'm saying. There wasn't a Chick-fil-A on
Was
that
there
side.
one-
Oh, I got you.
The one
He
he
crossed
was
the road.
on,
I got you.
There
There
was a
was one on that
Chick-fil-A.
Okay, next one.
What'd you say?
To get to the other side.
Oh.
to get to the
Oh,
other
hey.
side. All right. Serious one. Dead serious.
Can we have one more funny
Dead
one?
serious?
Dead serious. I need this is serious right here, guys.
Sorry.
Is it gravy biscuit or is it biscuits and gravy?
It's biscuits and gravy.
Crazy.
It's
fool.
gravy biscuit.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. There's one right person at this table.
It's a gravy
Donovan.
biscuit.
If you can actually give me a good reason for that in less than 2 minutes, I would be glad to hear it. But I don't. believe
Gravy
No,
biscuit.
less than 45
Well,
seconds.
it's a sausage biscuit.
It's
It's,
a
a
salt-
bacon, egg,
it's
and
a
cheese
bacon, egg,
biscuit.
and
It's
cheese
chicken
biscuit.
biscuit. It's a gravy biscuit.
It's a gravy biscuit.
No, because no.
No,
see,
no, no,
okay,
no.
let me answer. No, I
Absolutely.
got the
Say
answer.
biscuits and
I
sausage.
I have the answer.
I don't
okay?
even like biscuits and
listen,
gravy, but y'all are wrong.
sausage biscuit, ham biscuit, chicken biscuit, whatever it is. It's,
They're in the biscuit.
dude, I'm trying to talk here.
Gravy biscuit. You open up the biscuit. It's in the biscuit.
in the
No,
biscuit.
it's not.
It's
No,
in the
not.
biscuit.
It's poured
It's not a
all
sandwich.
over it.
It's not a
The
sandwich.
biscuit is in the gravy. Gravy in biscuit.
But there's your exactly
Gravy
your
biscuit. Exactly.
that you
I love it when Donovan tries to explain something and contradicts what he's saying.
and at the same time though, it's all the
He
southern
said-
thing.
Hang on a second. He was right, and then he is an idiot. and
Biscuits
said it wrong.
in gravy.
Right,
That's what I
it's
meant.
Biscuits in gravy.
Okay, so well, you say it's biscuits and gravy. That just proves you a Yankee
Yeah.
because the N is not saying I-N.
What
In
kind of
is a
Stonewall
slang
Jackson
word
and
for
stuff are you
and.
talking about?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm giving a point to it. It's not biscuits in gravy. It's biscuits and gravy. But it's not. When you have a sandwich, it's all in one. It's all there together. When you have biscuits and gravy, it's like dipping a chicken nugget into ketchup.
You just said it. Biscuits and gravy. When you say it, so you take your biscuit and dip it in your gravy?
If
Wait,
if
you're
that's
calling
what
it
it
gravy
takes.
biscuit. I'm
You-
right.
you
No,
should-
you're
should
saying
be-
biscuit and gravy.
you
just
should be
said
calling
biscuit
it
and
gravy on biscuit then.
Yeah.
But no one's got time
Gravy
for that.
and
Gravy
it's
biscuit.
it's gravy biscuit. It's not even and in there. It's gravy biscuit.
Gravy and biscuit.
It's gravy biscuit.
I'm
Because
with you.
you're gonna go to McDonald's and say, yes, I'd like to order a number 4, which would be a biscuit
Hold up.
sausage.
Hold up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's just do that. Okay.
A biscuit and sausage.
Y'all keep talking. Give me 20 seconds. Okay.
I used to go to Bojangles and get a what was it? It was a sausage egg gravy biscuit.
Sausage, egg, gravy biscuit. That'd be
Sausage
pretty
egg
good.
gravy biscuit. It was a gravy biscuit with sausage and egg on top of it.
I bet that was pretty good.
It was good.
And it was still
really
called
good.
gravy
Gravy
biscuit.
Gravy
It's a
biscuit.
gravy biscuit, man.
good. Sausage egg
Y'all are
gravy
hurting
biscuit.
my head.
McDonald's, I don't want to allow you to look at my location.
Why would they want
Now
What's
you're
it
gonna
matter?
to know what store you're near?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Where's
you're
it
gonna,
at?
I saw that.
you're gonna get ads for
It's
McDonald's
number.
now.
It's number 10 on there.
Okay, it's not even on here.
It's a number
How do you
10.
even know that?
Where's it
Yeah, I
at?
eat it a
It's
lot.
always a number 10.
Dude, what? It's not even on here.
What?
McDonald's?
McDonald's. What have you done with your gravy
Taking your
biscuit?
biscuits and gravy?
Why are you going to McDonald's?
Go to Bojangles.
Yeah,
Because
Bojangles.
that's what we was going to argue.
Bojangles.
Okay, hold on.
Anyway, we went too long on this one.
No, wait, keep on. Okay.
He's wanting to look. All right. I think it's Hardee's that says. I think Hardee's says, because I've had this conversation several times. I think Hardee's is the one that says biscuits and gravy. McDonald's, I think, says a gravy biscuit.
No, McDonald's says biscuits and gravy.
Does it?
Bojangles,
Bojangles
gravy
says
biscuit.
gravy biscuit.
Maybe it's Bojangles is the one that says gravy biscuit.
Bojangles gravy biscuit.
What does McDonald's say then? Because we ain't found it on their menu.
Biscuits and gravy. That's what everybody's calling it. Biscuits and gravy.
Because they're crazy people.
No, there's
Because a bunch of
Okay, Heath,
dadgum
here-
Yankees.
Heath, here's the thing. If everybody around you is saying one thing and you're saying another thing, maybe
It
not
makes
everybody
me
else is
right and everybody wrong.
Okay.
But Chris is Chris.
You got any other questions? For
right
us,
here?
Mackie?
We have
Hardee's is gravy in biscuit. No, excuse me. It's biscuit in gravy combo.
Yeah, I know Hardee's
biscuit and gravy.
But the biscuit's not in the gravy. It's under the gravy.
Oh my! Rapid fire question.
Rapid
Here we
fire,
go.
last one. Oh, we got 2 more. Where would you like to visit in the Bible? A place that you
In the
would like
Bible?
In the
from the
Bible.
Bible, from the Bible, a place you would like to visit.
Specific time or just a place?
Let's just
Like-
say both. A
Oh
specific
man,
time or a
I would
place.
love to have been there when the Red Sea was parted.
Greatest aquarium ever.
I think that would have been awesome. Go up there and poke my finger in it and see if it'd run out.
It wouldn't have. It'd been like Jello.
Would it be? I was gonna say, would it be like Jello? Then if it was gonna be like Jello, I'm running it as hard as I can.
Would have been like
Wham!
would have been like Moana, and you could reach in
Saltwater
there
Jell-O?
and pull something out.
Do it. Do it. No, I'm not talking about eat it. I'm talking about just run into
Okay,
it. 'cause it'd be soft.
just imagine you're there with all the children of Israel,
3 million of you.
walking through the Red Sea,
Here you go.
and here comes Heath.
Uh-oh. How we gonna get him out?
I'm done.
He gone. He gone. This is the wrong Bible story. It's not Jonah. But he just got ate.
That episode of Big Bang Theory when they're in the ball pit and Heath is like coming in and out of the bazinga. Turn around. Where'd Heath go?
Did you really
Bazinga.
just mention the Big Bang Theory on
I
the
did.
Amen
I did.
For real.
Lord have mercy.
Bazinga.
What about you?
If I would have just said bazinga, no one would have. So I had to make reference.
I would have. All right, so I was going to ask a
Place
rapid
it
fire
up.
question, even though it wasn't my turn. No explanation. I just want the answer.
Well, you want to answer my
You
question?
ain't got place in the Bible. You'd rather
Oh,
go?
I didn't answer that.
No.
You
Place
said
and
Red
time.
Sea crossed.
Rapid fire. There's, I mean,
You
there's no
are
way to
truly
know.
bad at this.
There's
Yes.
no way to know.
He would not do good at Bible quiz bowl, would he?
Well, it
Or did he
can't.
do?
Actually,
Oh.
I
Was you good
killed
at it?
in Bible
Did
quiz
you?
bowl. Thank you
So-
very much.
Why can't?
Because it's not really the same.
Okay, continue
Okay,
on.
go ahead.
Question.
Honestly, probably Calvary.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Of course.
Okay, you're going with Jesus.
There we go
All right,
again.
got it again.
All right, Donathan, your turn.
He had a question. Okay. Oh, I'm answering. I'm going with Mount Transfiguration
That would be awesome.
That would have been cool.
Son.
Man,
because he took. No,
that's a way better
The
answer than
tomb.
what I said.
I want to be there when Jesus gets up.
When do you get up?
I want to spend the 3 days there.
Whatever time he got up, we don't know for sure. Whatever time he got up,
Think about it.
I want to be there and see both physical world and spiritual
Oh
world.
no, I'm sorry.
And when Jesus' body begins to move for the first time in 3 days, I want to see Satan's reaction.
that would be great. I have
Yes.
it though. I mean, this is takes the cake. I want to be on the road to Emmaus and hear Jesus preach that message.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That'd been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That would
be
be
cool.
cool. But
Okay,
I'd like to
okay,
spend
here
3
it is.
days in the...
No,
And
here-
on the road back
the whole
to
3
Jerusalem.
days.
after
Here, no,
the
I
fact.
got
Go
it.
ahead.
I got it. From the moment that Jesus gets up out of the tomb, I want to follow him from then
Those 40
until he
days.
ascends up.
Spend those 40 days with him.
I want to spend that time with him, like just right by his side, watch everything that takes place.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's what. Okay.
But it would also be pretty cool to be in the whale's belly with Jonah.
Okay, there's 1,000 things.
I know.
We got an
So,
episode.
we
to
got
get
an episode
to.
to get to. Sorry, what was your question there, real quick?
Oh, it was on the breakfast, but we already passed. I was gonna say no explanation. Favorite fast food breakfast?
McDonald's.
Bojangles.
Let me come back.
Bojangles.
He loves food.
So many options. I eat out all the time. Hold on. Give me a second.
3, 2, 1. Answer.
Okay.
Never ate there before.
He's like my uncle. My uncle wanted a Big
McDonald's
Mac.
gravy and biscuit, whatever.
Oh my goodness.
And what did he just say? And what did he just say? And what? You just
Gravy
heard in
biscuit.
America? Brother Donathan just solved the...
Technically, he did not
No,
say
He said
gravy
gravy
biscuit.
biscuit.
No, I
he
didn't. I
didn't.
said gravy
he said,
and biscuit.
He said gravy biscuit.
Gravy and
It's
biscuits.
gravy biscuit, America.
He said gravy.
It's
and
not
biscuits.
biscuits
See,
and gravy.
this is your problem. You're a terrible debater because you're taking my thing out of context.
In what order did you put the gravy before
No,
the
hang on a
biscuit?
second.
Or did you put the biscuit after the
It's
gravy?
gravy and biscuit, not
That's
gravy
all the
biscuit.
point.
It's great. See, saying it gravy biscuit is just
Totally.
weird. That's Yankee.
It's totally different.
Gravy and biscuit, that's a Southern thing.
Do you put sugar in your grits?
Do you put sugar in your grits?
No. Don't answer my question with a question.
You
President?
do you put mustard on your pork?
No.
Do you
yeah,
put mustard
sausage
on your
biscuit,
pork?
Yeah.
When you
sausage
when you
biscuit.
smoke your brisket, do you put mustard on it as a binder?
No.
Do you?
What world are you living in? Mustard is the best binder for smoking something. Let's get to the episode.
Yeah. We've killed this one.
Jeremiah.
Okay, is nobody going to say anything? after I say
Sorry.
that?
I was waiting on
I was
Jeremiah.
reading a text. Sorry, bad podcast etiquette again. I'm telling you,
true.
we need to take a class.
Is there
Who's
a
going to
class?
teach us?
Is there a class for?
I got some out there that want to teach us. That sent us.
And I got some
requests.
things to say to them.
I do too.
What?
We're not
Hey,
recovering our
let's just-
podcast.
Oh my goodness.
Let's just forget about it.
Okay.
Like just act like that's forgotten.
Okay.
See what I did there? Best podcast in the world. Forgotten podcast.
That's good.
That is a good.
Well, no,
Second best.
yeah, dude.
Ours is number one.
I wasn't
Ours
gonna
is
be.
number one.
I wasn't gonna be self-centered and say that.
No, see, it's social media. If you got to put it out there.
Really? Don't you have a new CD out?
Hey, welcome to the number one podcast on Austin Trap Hill Road.
Hey, I like it. I like it. I like the way you did that.
It's good.
Welcome
I
to
see
the
what you
number
did there.
one Christian-based podcast in.
Our area.
I don't even know.
I don't know of another
Surrey,
one.
Wilkes,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
Surrey,
we're
Wilkes, Jackson
derailing.
County.
Let's get to the episode.
All right, so I want to ask y'all a question.
Sure.
Because it's really sad to me, but if you study the statistics, and I said that right, if you study that out over the last few years, say the last decade, about church membership, and maybe not even church membership, but church attendance, it's dropping. And I won't even go into COVID because it's a big deal where just people ain't going to church anymore. You all right over at Brooks? He finally picked his
I'm
mic.
trying.
He's trying to be liberal.
But my question is this: why is it dropping? Why is church membership dropping when the population's going up?
It's not a priority.
Church membership is dropping.
Right.
Where it seems like, logically speaking, when it comes to numbers, population's going up,
Numbers should go up.
numbers should go up,
Right.
but they're going
That's
down.
not the case. Right.
And it's not going down at a slow rate. It's pretty good. It's pretty strong. So I just wanted to pose that question. It may not be a long episode, but we're just going to talk about the importance of church, going to church, why people don't go to church, why people love going to church. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Somebody jump in there. And what do y'all think?
It's not a priority.
Right. It's not a priority. People
Yeah.
don't put it as a priority. But I want to look at it as even maybe it's us. You know, you ever thought about that? Maybe we're not. Do we get excited about going to church?
Exactly.
How many times do we get up on a Sunday morning and say, I can't wait to go to church?
Every Sunday morning.
But do we let the world know that?
That's true.
And that's what I'm getting at. We may be excited, we know, but we treat it as a routine.
Yeah.
I know
I agree with
I'm
that.
guilty of that. I'm guilty as more than anybody of treating Sunday morning like a routine when it's not.
Well, most Baptists are not happy. I don't know why they're not happy. They're not happy people. They're ill.
I don't get it either.
I know it.
It makes no sense.
We should be the happiest people in the world.
You're exactly right. But
Because we're not going to hell.
here's another thing too, though.
It's good to be saved.
Sure is. Brought to you by Sure Mike's. But I agree with both of you. I mean,
I think here's my answer. It falls on two different things. Number one, to most people, it's an extracurricular activity. It's not just like
form of
y'all said.
entertainment.
It's just something you do. You know, if we have time, we'll go to church. If we don't have time, then we'll go to ball practice. We'll whatever. But the reason I feel like it's like that is because the leadership in the church, the Sunday school teachers, the preacher, the music leader, they're complacent. But because technically, everything in church, any church position, is a voluntary position. You
Right.
don't have to do it.
No.
You don't have to be the pianist. You don't have to be the choir leader. You don't have to be a Sunday school teacher. And so with that being said, there's no drive to make it amazing. And they're just content with having a mediocre, subpar, average
Going through the motions. Yeah.
church.
Right.
And because of that, the people that come in have no drive to come back because the people that are in position have no drive to go forward.
I think you're right on that. I mean, and we want to point the blame. This is what we want to do. It's your fault. It's your
Yeah.
fault. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. When you're right,
No,
it's
me.
Everything rises and falls off leadership.
yeah.
And it is. And I'm
Scott
not saying it's
Caudle-
all the preachers.
Scott Caudle said this. He said he was saying it to his assistant pastor, associate, or somebody who was under him. And right before they walked into church, he said, "Don't forget, we're the thermostat, not the thermometer."
Oh wow, that's good. That's a good thought.
That is good.
That's a
I think
great
I've heard
quote.
that before, but I don't remember where I heard it at. I
You
think-
set the
Step on
tone.
them,
The leaders set
What
the
is
tone.
going on here?
Right.
Yeah, it's good.
If in the average Baptist church, if I could get my words right, if in the average Baptist church the leadership had drive and had a vision of this is where we're going. We're not staying here. If we're a small church, we're not staying in a small church. We're going
Right.
here. And I told someone the other day, they said, well, what if that's God's will for you to stay a small church? It might be. It
Right.
might be God's will for you to stay a small church, but it will not be because I don't put forth the effort.
Right.
My youth group may be stuck at this 40, 50 kid range. It may be stuck there.
Right.
But it will not stay there because of my complacency.
Right. Exactly.
If God decides it's going to stay there, then it'll stay there. But it's not going to be because of me.
Yeah.
Right. You're exactly right.
No, I agree with you.
I totally agree. I think you're right on that, and I think.
I just went on a soapbox. I'm sorry. I talked
Yeah,
too
I've
long.
seen that.
Well, no, but you were right. Your heart's there. That's what your heart's doing, and that's what you want to do. And you're exactly right. And I think a lot of times, like we said, we want to point the fingers out when we really need to be looking at us and saying, why are we not the exact? Brother Jeremiah, give us some of them statistics. I said it right.
Statistics.
Statistics.
I was reading this just a second ago. This was taken in 2019, so this is a couple years old. But this, in 10 years, the Protestant and Catholicism were experiencing huge losses.
By the way, we're not Protestant, but
No, but technically,
We're not
in
Catholic.
the
in
either.
the world's
Yeah.
view, we are. Technically. We're not, but we technically are into that. That is a whole nother conversation. But, and I mean, technically, Christianity is a huge umbrella
Oh,
when
it
it
is.
comes to the world of religion.
which is sad.
It's very sad. Catholicism, Mormonism, Jehovah's Witness, I mean, Baptist, they're all lumped in there.
Everybody's.
I mean, it's crazy.
Right.
But,
Presbyterian, Episcopalian, all
yeah,
them.
yeah. Methodist, they're all in there. It's crazy. But
First Baptist churches.
they are in there too.
Sorry, threw that in there.
But anyway, the Protestant is down like 9% from 51 to 42 in like 10 years. That's a big drop.
and like even if it's
And that's in America now.
I'm trying to say this very carefully, but even if we don't agree with every one of those religions, because that's what I look at it as, that we just mentioned, there was still some form of character, some form of integrity that comes if you're gonna be a part of these religions. There's going to be some integrity, but when we see a downfall of all of that, that means our integrity falls. That means we're not we're not morally sound,
Right.
regardless, let alone Christian sound.
yeah.
That's just in religion, 51 to 42. When you think about like 51% of religion is Protestant, 43 or 42 it dropped that much. But that's in religion. That's not in America. That's not like 51% of America is Protestant.
Right.
That is just in the religion.
In
percentage.
religion, right.
Now, in America, when it comes to religion in a whole, with the whole population of America, in 2020 was the first time that the population was less than majority that went to church.
Wow.
It was 47%.
Of all religions.
Of all religions.
Wow.
That's talking about adults belonging to a church, a synagogue, a mosque, whatever. It dropped to 47%.
47.
That's the lowest it's
That's a huge.
maybe ever
that's-
been.
Holy cow! I don't even That's I can't fathom that.
Yeah.
That
Less
half
than
of America
Wow.
don't even care to be
They're not
religious.
even- they're
not
not-
And that probably even includes Satanism, because that's a religion.
Probably.
That's probably in
I
there.
don't know the answer to that, but it probably
They're
is.
probably in there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that means people just don't care.
Because if it's under a religion, it's under there. Yeah.
People just don't care. That's
They
what
just-
I mean.
They'd rather go to the ball field.
They'd rather go to the ball field. That's exactly right.
This well, I'll say this for this website that I'm looking through is 1937 was the first time they ever did a survey, and it was at almost 75% of Americans were affiliated with some form of religion.
Some form of religion.
Wow.
73%. It's dropped tremendously.
That's
So
crazy.
it dropped from 2019 to 2020. It dropped from what to 47?
I'm trying to see that right now.
It was a majority in 19. So
Yeah.
it was at least 51.
Okay,
Yeah.
they do their polls for like 3 years,
Okay.
and in 2010 it was at 62%, and it dropped from 62 in 10 years from 62% to 47%. That's religious.
So you're
affiliation
talking 45 to 50 million people
drop
in 3 years.
In 3 years.
It went from being affiliated with something
close to that, yeah,
to going out. Over 50 million
right
people.
at 50 million, yeah.
Goodness
Wow.
gracious.
That's why it's so
Had to
sad.
do some quick math right there.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Good math. I ain't gonna lie.
My thought in all this,
I try to hide how
I'm
smart
on.
I am.
You do a good job at it.
Yeah, you do a real good job of that. My thought in all this, though, it comes down to this: are you a part of what percentage are you a part of?
Right.
What side of the
Yeah.
percentage are you a part of? And it maybe not even you. If you're listening to this, then I have a good idea of what percentage you're with. You know, because
You're taking your time to listen to a Christian podcast.
come on, let's just be real. But so I don't want to preach to you in that way. But let me ask you this: who do you know
Yeah.
that's a part of that? 15% that dropped in the last
Right.
10 years? Who do you know that in the last 10 years they've dropped out of church? No religion in their life.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
Or how many families? A lot of them could just be families that got out of church and then they've had children, and that added to that number.
Absolutely.
And the children have no idea about
Right.
church.
Well, just think about it. Look at your age. We all go to different churches. We're all preachers that go. We get the honor to preach in different churches. Look at your average age. I went to a church this past week. There's no young people in it. None. No, and when I say
sad.
young people, nobody under the age of 40.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one person.
And
You know.
and in those churches, and it may not be for y'all, but for me, in those churches, that older group of people, they're content with it. They are so, just like I said, so complacent with being the way they are, the way they've always been. They don't care if they have anything different. They don't care if they have anything new. And because of that, we're losing a whole generation because
Oh yeah.
the older generation just don't care.
Right. And here's the thing. We've got to realize that we can have new things without being contemporary.
That's exactly right.
You know, we can have new things in our church. We can do
called
things.
putting forth effort.
Right.
It's-
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
And I think we're lazy.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to talk much because like this really
Oh, it gets me
close
too.
to me.
And I totally agree with that. And here's the thing: we've let COVID. And we can say if we want to, but COVID has give
been a
people
good excuse.
It's been a good excuse for people because here's the thing: if you were more scared of COVID last year than you are this year, you watch the news too much.
Yes.
You need to get your hind end out the news
Oh yeah.
because COVID is stronger now than it's ever been. It's more dangerous now than it's ever been. But yet there's no mandates, there's no shutdowns. You see all that?
Let me give you a statistic here.
They're working.
And
on
I agree with all that. But
But anyway.
I think church
But there's
membership.
not.
Well, Brother Chris alluded to this a second ago. See, I said that word right. And
What word?
alluded.
Alluded.
I just want to make sure you can do it again.
Yeah, I can.
kidding.
What was that word not too long ago? That
No,
Brother
don't
he
do
could
it.
say?
Don't do it. Tranquilization.
You
Tranquilize.
said it.
Tranquilize.
You tried to say it. Church membership is unfortunately strongly correlated with age.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is.
Let me give you some statistics on age. 66% of traditionalists, which is like U.S. adults born before 1946. 66% of them belong to a church. Baby boomers go to 58%. Then Generation X goes to 50%. And the millennials, 36% of millennials have no affiliation. Or it's 36% of millennials do have affiliation.
So that means there's 64.
There you go.
4%.
Yeah.
I'll get there in a minute.
64
64% of millennials today say that they have no.
Right.
They-
Yeah.
they
all
don't
of us
care.
are millennials right here, right? Y'all are millennials.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are.
I'm barely a millennial.
Yeah.
but I
I'm
am.
barely. No. I don't know if are you. Yeah. You are barely one, and then you are one.
I'm on the other end of it.
1998.
Yeah.
84.
Yeah. So
I made it.
Only 36% of our generation is affiliated with the religion.
And you see it. It shows up in your churches.
That's not. And again, that's
and our generation is having kids.
that is just
now.
saying that
You
they
know what I mean?
belong. That's just saying they belong to a church, synagogue, or mosque.
Right.
That's not.
That's
saying,
not even saying this is Christian.
Yeah.
Right. You're just saying they
Or good Bible-based churches.
Right.
That's just being
just
affiliated with something.
some type of religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad.
So what it sounds like, the majority of where that downfall is coming is that generation that's aging up to like the younger age.
It started back in the 50s when it was not a priority.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then it wasn't a priority here, and then that number grew, and then it wasn't a priority here. And then
Right.
it
It's what
grew,
you
and
said.
it-
Having kids and growing up,
Yeah.
raising them.
Right.
Where, yeah.
The challenge lays to us now
You're exactly right.
to raise our kids with the principle in their life that church is a priority.
Y'all grew up in church, right? All y'all grew up in church. I didn't. It wasn't. It was not a priority.
Right.
I went to church. I can probably count on both hands how many times I went to church before I was 25, before I got saved. I mean, it was not a priority. We'd go every once in a while. I mean, it was just wasn't a thing. And even my grandparents, it wasn't a priority to
Right.
them. And that's it was less and less.
Yeah.
But you can see that progression.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
The whole point. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, because I was going to say something towards the end.
Well, I was too. I was going to say the whole point of this episode. I mean, I think Brother Dale Forbes said it in church not too long ago. Was it 98%? Is that what it is? 97, 96,
I know what you're talking about.
I'm not sure.
86% of everyone that goes to church, that's in church, is there because someone invited them.
Oh yeah.
Oh
And
wow.
so the point, I had to get some
I
sign
get
language
what
from
you're
back
saying.
there.
But I just didn't want us all to look back there.
86% of people that go to church now is there because someone invited them. So the
Right.
whole point of this
Right.
episode, us talking about the drop, because it is a
Go get
significant
somebody.
drop
Yeah.
in church membership, and not even just church membership, but any affiliation with church and religion. It's sad because these drops are not just specific to Baptist, specific to whatever.
All religion.
This is just religion. It's
Right.
just
Right.
go tell somebody about Jesus.
Do
Go
it.
invite them to church.
That's right.
Right. I got a question for the after the Amen Corner and everything.
Oh yeah, we need to come up with a good name for.
We do.
our-
He
our-
said
I think we should
Aftermath.
call it the Aftermath.
I don't know. I like
Aftermath.
after the Amen Corner.
Yeah.
After the Amen Corner.
The afterthought.
The afterthought. Heh, that's not
The
a bad
afterthought.
thought.
I like it.
That's not a bad thought.
We'll give that some
So-
thought after we get done.
The afterthought. We'll give the afterthought some thought after
So
we're done
for
thinking.
those of you on YouTube, thank you for listening, watching, viewing, subscribing. We have got a great topic after the Amen Corner. Go check it out on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's specifically for listeners only. So
Only. You meant to say only.
Womp, womp, womp.
that's what I tried to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, so don't miss out on it.
We'll see you next week, YouTube. Y'all have a good week.
Yep.
Jesus, wash my sins away. Jesus, wash my